Greetings and a good evening. Welcome to the Atarangi. Today we're gonna be taking a look at Conway's Game of Life. We're also gonna be giving a little channel update. If you're only interested in that part, Kowalski will provide a timestamp. So, the rules of this game are pretty simple. You can draw in cells, and these cells follow a simple set of... Well, a simple set of logic is a weird sentence, but I'm going with it.
That is technically true. I mean, it is logic. Logic, rules, laws, whatever you want to call it.
So here are the rules that they follow. Any cell, every square is called a cell, with fewer than 2 neighbors dies. So this dies, this does, the middle one doesn't. Any cell with 2 or 3 live neighbors survives, and any cell with more than 3 neighbors dies. Any empty slot with 3 neighbors, so that would be this slot and this slot, becomes a new living cell. This is basically a simple way to simulate life. So this one would die due to overpopulation, these would die due to underpopulation, these would be fine, and this would be a stable structure that doesn't die. That's the basic idea here. But even with something as basic as this, you can make something that resembles life. This is called a glider, this is the most basic one. And it just it moves on a diagonal line. You also have oscillators, which this is the simplest one, and it just kinda rotates. Hi Barry, how about you start going over some stuff and I'll draw some more interesting stuff?
Alright, well, first off, we're gonna have to talk about the movie reviews, right? I think both Klaus and I agree they're here to stay. We both love making these types of videos, and we hope you guys really do enjoy them. But it's fun for us to make them. It allows us to watch some movies, kind of go over some stuff, play some games, chill with friends. And overall, I think we've gotten, looking at some of the numbers, we've gotten some pretty good views on some of them. So we're definitely gonna keep doing this.
Yeah. In case you're wondering why there's an update video here, it's because we kind of feel like the videos have become a bit stale. Like we've kind of just been doing the same thing over and over.
And that's mostly going on to like the buttons videos and all that sort of stuff, right? Because we've noticed ourselves that we are not getting the quality that we want to put out. We've actually at some point recorded a few of them and just totally scrapped them because we were like, this is not good enough, we're not putting this out.
Yeah. So the movie reviews stay the same, but we're gonna add some new stuff.
Yep, and one of those things is, well, what we're kind of doing now is kind of more of an evolution type of game.
We're covering this one. I know it's not very interesting on its own, but this is the first one. It was even made before computers could actually run this sort of stuff. And the reason we're covering this one first is, well, it's kind of the granddad of all of them, so we felt like showing it before we moved on to the more complicated modern stuff.
Yeah, like at some point we'll obviously have to go for our typical virus game.
Yeah, Plague Inc. will come in, Particle Life will come in if you know what that is. Stuff like that.
Typical classics. We'll also be looking at some interesting concepts in games. A set example for that currently is Hyperbolica. You know, it goes over some pretty interesting stuff. But there's other games out there like that. I think the Stanley Parable is another one of those.
Yeah, it's a really interesting one.
That we'll probably have to visit at some point. But it allows us to like go into like what is going on here, and I think all in all that will be very interesting to talk about and also just to watch. And then we scrapped playthroughs a while back.
Yeah.
We're gonna sort of bring those back, but we're gonna only be playing short games and indie games.
Yeah, primarily indie games.
Primarily indie games, because most indie games are short. It's just because we can't play a 60-hour game and edit that down, and like it takes a lot of time. We noticed that with Cyberpunk. But we do like playing games, and we do like story games, so we're gonna have to continue that.
Yeah. So if I drew this one correctly, this is called a glider gun, which is gonna shoot out a bunch of these in a manufacturing assembly.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah. So I've got a bunch of the Evolution games lined up. We're also gonna be doing some that are inspired by Spore. We won't be doing Spore itself though, because we don't do Ubisoft games on this channel.
Yeah, that would make sense. Wow, that's actually quite long already.
Yeah. So obviously movie reviews aren't going anywhere. If you got anything else, if you got any movies that you'd like us to play, let us know. Play
Movies that we would like to play? Are
yeah,
we gonna play the movie?
We play a game whilst doing it, don't we?
Yeah.
Let us know what kind of games you would like to see us play whilst playing the movie again.
Yeah, we'll probably go back to the classics, you know, Monster Hunter, if we're still playing Monster Hunter at that point. Deeper Galactic. Those are games we keep going back to, but if you have any games or any movies that you want to see, let us know, because we'll check those out. We're open to new stuff. Just remember, no Ubisoft games, no Blizzard Activision King games, because that's definitely not gonna happen.
Basically, we stay away from most of the AAA studios.
Yeah, most of it, yeah.
This is a long one. Still going.
What even did you build?
It's called Acorn. It's a Methuselah with a lifespan of 5,206 cycles.
Are they called cycles here?
Yeah. The gun just going on in the corner.
What happens if you have 4 guns pointing at each other?
They just kinda hit each other and they make stuff. But it's kinda hard to draw the guns, so I'm not gonna do that.
You're not even gonna bother. Is there anything else you wanted to go over, Klaus?
Well, Barry has been willing to get back into streaming, so we'll do that. You might this is the smallest piece of stable life with 2 islands. By the way, so we'll be getting back into streaming.
Yeah, not too often. If it's gonna be short games, so we'll probably play like on a Wednesday or on a Saturday, you know, to see however it goes.
Probably something like once or twice a month.
I wouldn't even put that much.
I said probably.
but we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
If you know of any like life or evolution simulators that you'd like to see us cover, let us know, obviously.
Of course.
If you have any indie games with interesting concepts, let us know. We might cover stuff like Frembo. I don't know how long Frembo is. I think it's pretty long though.
Are you building a tank track?
It's called Ants.
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 9 of these. 3 more.
Imagine needing a tutorial for this. I thought you were smart, Klaus.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you're so smart, why don't you program this game today?
No, that's Simli's job.
And then it's dead. That's kind of funny.
That is Simli's job.
You are Simli's job.
No, I'm not the cylinder.
Fair.
I'm a barrel.
Let us know what kind of games you'd like to see. Let us know what kind of movies you'd like to see. And we'll see you on streams. Streams will be both games and... Oh, actually I should do this. Yeah, Streams will be both games and sometimes we also make music on stream. So that will also happen.
Yeah, like we still have the media channel, so every now and then we'll...
Yeah, the media channel is still going as it is. We're making mainly music videos, some tips and stuff like that.
And there's changes coming to the media channel whenever I actually finally finish some of these projects that I've been working on for 2 months.
Gosh. Hey look, it's a bigger oscillator.
Okay. It's about to be destroyed.
I will see you next time.